Back here on Open Sports Page with Andy and Amber. Time now to take a look at what's burning up the back pages.
Shea Stadium happens to be a dump, but it is the home of the New York Mets.
Well, it's not going to be there soon, so there you go.
Not much longer. It's going to get shut down at the end of the season, and they'll move into their new home just like the Yankees. Well, the Mets are allowing their fans to purchase some really lame memorabilia from Shea.
Lame? It's good memorabilia.
Good memorabilia. Right now you can go and buy yourself the seat that you've been sitting in for the last 30 to 40 years, and it's only going to cost you $869. Now, Amber, I think this is rather trivial. Anybody who buys this sort of merchandise, I guess you could say, or memorabilia, I think is lame.
Really?
Yeah, and I would never do it.
And you know, $869 is like the cheaper of them. People are actually paying more for some of the other seats. Yankee Stadium going to do the same exact thing there, but they expect those seats to go for more like $2,000 a piece.
Well, because it's a better
starting
stadium.
Now.
Better team, better stadium.
Not really better stadium as much.
What do you mean? Yankee Stadium is a better stadium than Shea Stadium.
It's because of the World Championships that you know, the difference in the two teams there.
26 titles has helped.
A little bit.
But listen, to me, no. Oh God, no. Sid's a stinking Mets fan. I'm a Yankee.
Oh, you're a Yankee. That's why.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
Yankees and Canes. I'm all about front running. What can I say?
Speaking of this Kane situation here, I'm wearing this jersey. Obviously, you know, I will tell you that if they were selling seats from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, which I've grown up my whole life going to, I would buy one.
Well, I gotta say,
I would totally buy
I
one.
was at the last game at the Orange Bowl, and it's the same.
No, but I wasn't people trying to rip the seats off.
No, I was actually going to try to steal one of those urinals.
Talk about it.
I was going to try to steal one of urinal, but I would never pay for it.
Talk about a crappy stadium.
Listen, it had a mystique.
It did have a mystique to it.
It had a very punchy urine smell.
You could see the entire Miami skyline from it. It had a very beautiful view.
And $20, no blocky.
Yeah.
Everyone else has no idea what that means, but that's what happens if you try to park your car in the middle of highway.
Anyway, now that none of these people are getting this.
Not at all.
Now that he's retiring from cycling, Lance Armstrong has found time to enjoy the fruits of his labor, and that includes dating numerous celebrities. Lance recently did an interview with Men's Journal where he discussed his sex life and how the ladies never complain about his ability in bed. But he did, however, say in that same article that he's making up for lost time because when he was on tour and he was competing in all the Tour de France, that he
couldn't get his freak on?
Well, he said that, you know, not as often. He said that, you know, when you're cycling 8 hours a day, he said, you know, you have to admit to yourself that you're tired, your libido is low, your testosterone is lower, you're overexerting yourself. So he apparently didn't do too much hanky-panky at the time. And he was married back then.
I got to tell you.
His wife is probably a little pissed off about that, his ex-wife.
All this makes me want to vomit. I got to tell you. Like,
He's a good-looking guy.
I'm not, whatever, sure, you find him attractive, great. Whatever, who else have you not found attractive on the show today? But, like, I'm just saying, is there anyone else you want to talk about?
I don't find you and this.
Yo, thank you. Do you find Mr. Met attractive? Do you want to date him, too? The Lance Armstrong thing, I guess girls like him because, you know, he's a champion, and I get that. It's like Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps not an attractive guy. But I know he's getting with the ladies now.
No, but Lance Armstrong better looking than Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, goofy looking.
You would be the expert on that one. I just really don't need to know that the ladies are oohing and ahhing about his ability in bed. Like, I could do without that sort of knowledge.
He said it. How do we even know if it's true?
Well,
I think that...
I mean, are they going to go ask Sheryl Crow, hey, how was Lance in the sack?
Yeah, or Kate Hudson, or any of these others. He's gotten some hottie women.
Yeah, Kate Hudson. He allegedly dated one of the Olsen, Ashley Olsen.
Right, yeah, he did, although he
That's a little nerdy. That's a little wrong because she's about 19 and he's... or no, she's
like
21 and he's about 40.
She's like the age of his daughter. But anyways.
That's just disgusting.
It's a whole different show. Let's move on, actually.
And the latest example of sports teams taking away our freedoms, University of Virginia head football coach, oh yes I do, Al Groh had the school ban signs of any kind from all sporting events, and that includes football as well. This stemmed from a football game last year where a student held up a sign that said, "Fire Al Groh," and had it confiscated, so he wrote on a piece of paper, "Fire Al Groh." He had another one confiscated, and then they basically threatened to kick him out if he did it again. Right. Are you finding this surprising that they're being very, how can I say this, totalitarian and dictatorish about the whole freedom of speech? I mean, this is a university that was founded by Thomas Jefferson. He kind of created freedom of speech.
Surprising, maybe not. You know, the reason that they banned all signs and all paraphernalia is because that is not inhibiting your freedom of speech. Like, they can't get sued for that because they're not telling you what you can or cannot say. They're just banning all signs, period. Despite what they say. If they say,
but that is still banning freedom of speech. It's not, I mean, that's considered a public setting, is it not?
I'm saying how that's how they're getting around it. If he had only banned the fire sign, you know, fire Al Groh signs, then, yeah, then that would have actually been a First Amendment issue. But here, yeah, I mean, I don't really like it. I remember when I was at UF and Ron Zook was our coach. I mean, you literally had fireronzook.com. They used to fly banners around the stadium.
We did the same thing for Larry Coker at UM.
All the time.
Fire Coker. Didn't matter that the guy was taking us to the national championship.
Right.
Fire Coker.
It was everywhere.
No one ever came and said you can't do that.
Yeah,
and if they did, I would have told them too effing bad and continued doing it on my way because public setting, I could do whatever I want. I mean, I
will say this. I always felt bad about it. As a fan, I never enjoyed watching the Fire Ron Zook stuff fly around.
Really? Because I always find that creative. Like, it brings out the best in fans, I think.
How can it? They are human beings. How are they going to be motivated to win when their entire 8,000 people are saying fire this person?
But why is that motivation if I go in there? I'm not trying to motivate Ron Zook. I'm trying to express my distaste and my displeasure in the fact that this guy sucks.
Which you can do, but I just never. I didn't ever find it like useful or helpful. I didn't think it made our university look good. I mean, I understand writing to the papers or doing whatever you want to do, but at the actual games, a lot of that theatrics that went on, I don't know, I just personally didn't enjoy it, but I don't necessarily think it should be banned. Don't get me wrong.
I think this is so ridiculous, and I'm waiting for a big lawsuit to overturn this. You can't ban freedom of expression. And what counts as a sign? They said that you can't put it on a bulletin board, you can't put it on paper. Well, what if I write it on my body? What if me and 6 of my friends write fire outgrow on our bodies?
They're going to get around it because people, they're going to say, oh, well, signs block people's views, and it could be like some sort of danger
fire hazard.
That's how they'll get around it. And so I don't think
that fine, we'll just write fire grow on our bodies.
Well,
that's what we'll do.
That they're not going to, exactly. There you go. That's what you do.
Confiscate my chest? Good luck with that.
You hate this story.
Rub the hair off. Let's see what happens.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at Open Sports Page. Make sure you tune in every day for the latest in sports news and opinions.
For Amber Wilson, I'm Andy King. Don't forget to check out the Sid Rosenberg Show online at sidrosenberg.com and also at 790theticket.com. Sid will be back next week, so au revoir to everybody that's enjoyed watching me. And don't forget, you can always catch us online at opensports.com. Amber, where the future of sports on the web
is open. Gators!
It's all about the U.
For more great videos, check back every day on opensports.com.